January was your yearly reset, where you get to pause, reflect, and ask the question, what goals do I set this year? But what if you're tired of setting goals and you keep failing to stick to them? Well, you're in luck, because I will present a simple solution in this video, but you'll have to pay careful attention, otherwise the opportunity will pass you by. The problem isn't with your discipline, it's with the systems you have in place. Goal setting isn't just about motivation, it's about direction. When set correctly, it becomes a personal operating system that compounds success, both in life and in business. But before we start, a quick lay of the land. In this video, we will explore focus, goal types, mindset, and priorities. I'll also give you a 6-step process that will realign your direction. Now, one of the most important ideas to internalize is that whatever you focus on, you will hit. It's a principle professional skiers live by. They don't stare at the trees, they fix their eyes on the gaps between them. Because if you stare at obstacles, that's not going to help you to avoid them. It actually pulls you towards them. That's why direction is more powerful than motivation. Now, motivation is fleeting, where direction, when built into your daily systems, gives you long-term momentum. Now, with clarity on your direction, you next need to understand the difference between a finite and an infinite goal. Now, finite goals are tangible milestones. Get a raise, launch a new product, lose 10 kg. They're useful, but they're not enough. Infinite goals, on the other hand, are purpose-driven. Become a great leader, stay healthy for life, build a lasting brand. These goals are unfinishable by design. They give you a compass, not just a checklist. Without this deeper orientation, you risk chasing numbers without any meaning. With the time component understood, you also need to understand the distinction between mastery goals and performance goals. Now, performance goals make you fragile. You rely on external wins and validation. But mastery goals focus on process, improvement, and learning. They make you resilient. With every passing moment, you gain experience. Every interaction, success or failure, they become experience points. And much like in video gaming, you get to select the skills you wish to level. Now, when you adopt an EXP mindset, life becomes your training ground. Successes and failures become progress milestones. And yes, there will be times when you don't feel ready. That's where the old phrase, fake it till you make it, comes in. But it's not about pretending to be something you're not. It's about rehearsing your future self in the present. You're not lying to yourself. You're aligning with who you were meant to become. It's no coincidence that high-performing CEOs do this all the time. They speak from the perspective of who they are becoming, not just who they are in the present. But how do you keep yourself motivated when the going gets tough? Motivation isn't always internal. Sometimes we rely too much on the world's feedback. And you need to remember that you can't control that. What you can control is your intrinsic drive. External motivators, like praise and money, can help, but they're unreliable motivators. Intrinsic motivators, like curiosity, pride in your work, or personal mission, are far more powerful. If you can unlock the mission from within, you'll never need to borrow fuel from the world. Look to those that are successful at setting goals. Elon Musk, he works backwards from the future using first principles. Arianna Huffington journals and reflects consistently to stay aligned. And Jeff Bezos makes decisions using regret minimization, constantly steering towards long-term meaning over short-term comfort. And this brings new meaning to James Clear's words. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So what does a personal business strategy look like in 2026? Well, grab a pen and paper. You need to remember this. I, her, sir. Yes, that's an acronym for the 6-step process. Step 1. Start with your infinite purpose. Who do you want to influence and who do you want to become? Step 2. Forge daily habits. Sculpt your weekly habit loop and record it in your logbook. Step 3. Visualize the end point and work backwards in measurable, time-bound steps to where you are now. Step 4. Reward your consistency. Nothing makes you throw in the towel quicker than failing to recognize your own achievements. Don't make that mistake. Step 5. Schedule your time like a CEO by using time blocking or the Eisenhower matrix. And step 6. Reflect at the end of each week. What gave you the most EXP? What needs adjusting? How can you be more efficient? I hear, sir. 2026 and beyond, soft skills are the currency of success. As AI takes over technical jobs, it's your clarity of thought, emotional resilience, adaptability, and communication that will set you apart. Learn to write well, speak clearly, think critically. These aren't nice to haves. They're survival skills in a tech-accelerated world. As AI grows smarter, your ability to lead, influence, and persuade becomes more important. You don't need to compete with AI. You need to learn how to collaborate with it. AI is the ultimate personal assistant. Use it to accelerate your insights, organize your time, and scale your creativity. But remember, you're the one steering the ship. This year, don't drift off course. Decide who you want to influence. Define your direction to achieve it. Act like the version of yourself who already lives the life you want. Track your mastery while you build your systems. And most of all, move forward. Because in the end, this year will pass, whether or not you show up for it. So make it count. The rudder is in your hands. If you enjoyed that content, what is this channel all about? And should you consider subscribing? Well, Artegas founded on the principle that all of us can reach our full potential in life with a little bit of hard work. All you need to do is reflect, refocus, and rewire your brain. Because in the age of AI, the most human thing you can do is think about your thinking. Well done, hopefully enjoyed that one. I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned.